More arrests in Gauteng's dodgy spaza shops. Is Panyaza Lesufi covering up corruption in the province? The DA thinks so. And music mogul Sean Combs is slapped with more charges, including molesting a minor. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton.
This is Eyewitness News.
Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi has denied allegations that he is covering up corruption in the province. This follows claims levelled against him by the DA. This morning, party leader Solly Msimang held a media briefing demanding the release of all forensic investigation reports on corruption. Msimang says the reports have been hidden since 2016 and the party will continue to push for the release of them. Lesufi says there are no reports sitting on his desk which he has failed to release.
There's no report that I'm hiding. There's no report that is on my desk that I've not released. All public forensic reports that were commissioned, that I received when I took office, I released them within 2 months and I made them public, all of them.
Waiting to see the man accused of gunning down 18 members of a family in Ngobozana village last month.
The man accused of the murder of 18 people in Lesufi has abandoned his bail. The matter has now been postponed to the 26th of November for further investigations.
Sipho-soxolo Mayaketi appeared in the Lesufi Magistrates Court this morning. He has abandoned his bail application and the matter has been postponed. Mayaketi also faces charges of being in possession of an unlicensed firearm. The accused is also a parolee on a separate murder case.
As the state, we are glad that he made the sensible decision, because applying for bail when his parole has been revoked would have been a waste of the court's time.
The case of the KwaZulu-Natal man accused of stabbing 7 of his relatives and killing 5 of them has been adjourned until tomorrow. 28-year-old Malawuli Khoza appeared before the Bergville Magistrates Court today. He's facing 5 counts of murder and 2 counts linked to Saturday night's mass killing. The adjournment is as a result of legal representation as he wishes to apply for legal aid.
Your Worship, at this stage, bail is opposed. Proceed in terms of Schedule 6 on this matter.
Another foreign national has been arrested in Soweto, Naledi, for operating a non-compliant spaza shop in the area. This marks the 4th arrest after inspectors from the National Consumer Commission, alongside Gauteng Health, began a blitz operation in the township. The clampdown is government's response to rising concerns over potentially dangerous foods sold at spaza shops. Last week, 6 children died after consuming snacks believed to have been contaminated from a shop in Naledi.
So far, we are finding a lot of non-compliance. The issue of labeling, expired goods, some goods are not labeled, and I think it's a concern because even with that, it means that consumers do not know what they're eating. And more so that these incidents have already occurred, and we still find suppliers who sell products that are not labeled, which perpetuates the problem.
The family of Katlego Olifant, who died in this case, has just completed identifying his body.
The mother needs the answers. She needs to have a closure to what did the child really consume. That is what we're hoping for.
The Special Investigating Unit says it's exceeding all its performance targets, saving the state around 8 billion rand in the past financial year. This includes 2.2 billion rand returned to state coffers through cash and assets, while another 2 billion is in the process of recovery through litigation. Much of the recovery in the past financial year is owing to maladministration at Transnet and the National Student Financial Aid Scheme, NSFAS. The SIU has been before Parliament today to present its annual report for the 2023-24 financial year.
SIU head Andy Motibi says the agency is performing well, concluding over 1,900 investigations under various proclamations. He says the introduction of the special tribunal has assisted in speeding up cases to recover money and to put a stop to dodgy tenders. 224 cases are currently before the tribunal and another 76 before the High Court.
The recovery machinery is really working well. This can only depend on the effective investigation by the teams.
The SIU says it's prevented losses of 2.3 billion rand before the money could even be spent.
We are pleased because we really aimed for SIU to be a high-performing organization focused on outputs, and we continue to do that.
With an unqualified audit, the SIU has, however, been found wanting by the Auditor General in the appointment of a legal panel to assist with civil litigation. The process is now to be restarted. Lindsay Dentlinger, Eyewitness News.
And the National Student Financial Aid Scheme says student accommodation is still a major problem. More than 2,000 students have not received their allowances. The Student Funding Agency also acknowledges that its call centre is in disarray with tens of thousands of appeals by students trying to access NSFAS funding.
Now, when we pay through the solution partners, we also then are blindsided in as to who they have paid at the end. And in this instance, in that one province, those 2,000 students, the money was paid to their solution provider, but the solution provider did not pay it to the institution.
Music mogul Sean Combs is facing a batch of new lawsuits, including one alleging he molested a minor. The federal civil complaints filed in Manhattan were filed anonymously, 2 by women and 4 by men. The allegations against the now 54-year-old rapper known as Diddy span from 1995 until 2021. They're part of a massive wave of suits. More than 100 alleged victims were planning legal action against him. He was arrested on federal sex trafficking and racketeering charges last month. His criminal trial is currently slated to begin on the 5th of May 2025. And we shall see you for more tomorrow.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.